By newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay. KVAL News at 11 starts now.
A follow-up tonight. Police are still investigating the Wild House shooting in January of this year that injured 6 people. So far, no suspect has been arrested. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brisa Mendez. This comes as victims and people who were there that night continue to recover both physically and mentally. Keely McCormick has the story.
A mark on Eugene's music scene forever.
Yeah, the PTSD.
Thanks, Keely. Savell the Native is preparing for a free concert this Saturday at Skinner's Butte. Smoke and haze continue to pollute western Oregon skies as the Cedar Creek and Rum Creek fires continue to grow. Chief Meteorologist Josh Kozar is in the Weather Center with the first look at your forecast. Josh?
Brisa, this is something we've been tracking all evening long as the smoke and haze has plagued western Oregon over the past several days.
Continuing coverage tonight on the future of the Eugene Emerald search for a new home. The M's general manager says if they can't come to an agreement with the Lane County to build a stadium at the Lane Event Center, the team won't move. It will just dissolve. The M's employ more than 160 people and partner with over 200 local businesses. They'd like to stay in Eugene, but are facing a tight deadline to build a new stadium.
News at 11.
President Biden hits the road Thursday night with a primetime message for the country and didn't hold back taking aim at his political opponents. But Biden's strong language has some Republicans requesting an apology. St. Clair's chief political correspondent Scott Thuman has the story from both sides.
Steps from where the U.S. Constitution and Declaration of Independence were signed, another declaration by President Biden.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
He sees it as a reset, a wind shift to help Democrats hold the House and Senate this fall and possibly the White House in 2024, mostly by selling urgency and very clearly assigning blame.
MAGA Republicans.
But targeting, even labeling them semi-fascist, some worry will only further divide the country by a president who on day one promised unity.
President Biden has chosen to divide, demean, and disparage his fellow Americans. Why? Simply because they disagree with his policies.
New polling shows 67% of Americans believe democracy is in danger of collapse. And there was rare bipartisan agreement, 69% of Democrats and 69% of Republicans. On the right, a lack of trust in elections and safety on the streets, sometimes marked by violent protests, and allegations of overreach by government institutions. For the left, the reasons range from the Capitol attack and challenges to voting rights to Supreme Court decisions like that which led to restrictions on abortion.
MAGA forces are determined to take this country backwards. And now, America must choose to move forward or to move backwards.
Biden now walking a fine, possibly dangerous line, trying to rally support from some while vilifying others. On Capitol Hill, I'm Scott Thuman.
Part Brisa, a nice cooler 7-day forecast. Still not average, but cooler than what we've seen.
Yes,
so
compared to those hot 90s, we're finally back to those 80s on Saturday across the Umpqua and the Willamette Valley. And today is September 1st, Josh, which means we're only 21 days away from our fall season.
I know, really exciting stuff, and the leaves already starting to change on a few trees.
Absolutely, I've already tasted my pumpkin spice lattes.
Me too.
Alrighty, next on KVAL News at 11, a Coos Bay teen is a Coos Bay pageant princess brings home her latest crown, and it comes with a state title. Now, Carly Kennedy is getting ready for a new level of competition. Gold Medals has the details.
Carly Kennedy celebrated a milestone birthday, turning 6. In Coos Bay, I'm Gold Meadows.
The Miss Oregon High School America contest was held in Eugene at the Wildish Theater. Judging was based on an interview, evening gown, and runway contest. Moving on to sports, Hayden Herrera joins us in the studio. What's new tonight, Hayden?
Well, Beavers head coach Jonathan Smith talks with the media one last time before Saturday's home opener. And take a look at this. The Ducks have arrived in Georgia. Brisa, we did have one local team in action tonight. Congrats to South Eugene, their first game in 3 years. They beat McDaniel on the road 26-20. Big moment for the Ags. Congrats to them.
A big, huge win for them. I'm also excited to see who's going to win on Saturday, Georgia or Oregon. So
And
that's going to be exciting.
We'll have Trevor Denton live tomorrow in our 5 and 6 o'clock shows.
Ooh, very good. I'm glad he's out there giving us all the latest updates.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Hayden. Coming up on KVAL News, a childhood favorite is re-imaged as a bloodthirsty killer. We'll have a look into the film Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Known as the unofficial end of summer.
All righty. Thanks for joining us here on KVAL News. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Enjoy the rest of your night.